weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the point guard position. A big summer for the Hawks, Shams, acquiring Kristaps Porzingis and securing the Pelicans' 2026 unprotected first-round pick.
Yeah, B.A., after the Dyson Daniels trade, you'd think maybe New Orleans would avoid making deals with Atlanta, but this new Hawks front office making some very strong moves. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker as well, and they're playing for the now and the future with that potentially very valuable 2026 first-round pick.
Good call. Daniels with it. Hachimura covering. Risache, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. It's James on the wing. To the inside. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Daniels outside. Pass to Risache. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now Daniels. Back to Johnson. From behind the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. To the paint. Here's James. No good with a layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Porzingis with room to shoot. Gets it to go from the corner.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Shot's good by James.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
Young against Doncic. The three from Risache. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Yep, count it. Shams, LeBron James is always major headline news. What is his future actually going to be moving forward now?
Well, B.A., we know a couple things. One, we know he's playing a record 23rd NBA season. We know he's playing with the Lakers to start the season, but where does his career go? Does he land on another team? Does he play a 24th or a 25th NBA season? LeBron James' future is still somewhat up in the air. He wants to win another championship. That is one thing I do know for sure.
Daniels passes to Young, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Young against Doncic. Pass to Reeves from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Outside Risache. There's Young with the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Lakers trail by 7. And here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Lethal in pick-and-roll action. Ayton making them pay.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 7 coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Ball's going up the court. Count it. Ayton's got 8 points. Atlanta leading by 3. Young, the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Young, beyond the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
A nice shot by Young.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic against Young. From deep, Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one.
And this guy is a competitor. I love watching Reeves answer the call like this.
Now here's Daniels. No points so far. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. Stolen by Daniels. And here's the fast break. Young with it. Hachimura covering. Yep, that one goes.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Lakers trail by 4. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Number 1, Trae Young.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ben Simmons is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Westbrook in for Reeves. Now here's Risache. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. Knocked loose. Inside. Here's James. Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic outside. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got his 2nd basket on the night. And more, we're seeing teams run 1 center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
The Hawks leading. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels. The Lakers also with a sub. Marcus Smart's checked in for LeBron. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Here's the pick. Westbrook with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Outside Johnson and Smart over to help. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Clock at 4. Young from long range. The rebound by Simmons. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. Teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bain trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Chomps, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
Ready.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the Hawks with possession here. Young, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's all from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Doncic right side. Back to Vanderbilt. Smart passes to Doncic. To the middle. Takes a turnaround Jay. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Buffkin. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half. That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Kennard. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jarrett Vanderbilt, Russell Westbrook out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Smart in at the 3 slot. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Chums, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Now here's Reeves. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Here's Krejci. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Left side Reeves. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Reeves has got 5 points.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Kennard. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
The pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. Dyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Trae Young in for Kennard. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Zachary Risache.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. And so Westbrook nails both of them. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Risache. And stolen by Hayes. Reeves, the pass to Smart. Vanderbilt, a screen on Daniels. Pass to Hayes. Westbrook outside. 5 to shoot. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
There's Young with the 3. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They've both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Here's Gay. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Smart will bring it up for the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Okongwu. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Smart for 3. Gay with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Young. Pass to Reeves. 3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Young. Westbrook, pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Smart. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Gay. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Smart. James is checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Young misses. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. On the wing, Rizachet. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ayton, a screen on Daniels. James. And it's James with the jam.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Now here's Daniels. He's scoreless. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Daniels against James. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. A 29-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Here's Doncic. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Count it. Good. Young's got 21.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Down low. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Doncic.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Hayes. Hawks trail by 5. Young from long range. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Westbrook. Back to Doncic. Back to Westbrook. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Now here's Johnson. Over Hachimura. James with the block. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Puts it up from 12. Young can't hit.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Young against Westbrook to win the run. Here's Daniels. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Doncic, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Doncic against Daniels. Back to Young. This one for three. Excellent D there from Westbrook.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook against Young. Daniels outside. Pass to Rizachet. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis for three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps. The 7-footer knocking down threes.
Doncic, good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Please give it up for the participants.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Atlanta Hawks.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
This kind of performance, fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Hachimura with a screen on Young. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Doncic. 3-pointer. And Young pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Johnson for 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Young, the pass to Johnson. Down low. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Doncic against Young. Here's Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Johnson passes to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Nice shot for Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Ayton, the screen on Young. Inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back over to you, Brian.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Johnson. There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
That one goes in. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Johnson. Outside Rizachet. Can they get it? Sinks it from distance. Rizachet's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Hachimura with a screen on Young. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Young from long range sinks the tray. Young's got 24.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
Hawks trail by 12. Young looking around. Again, Atlanta.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Ayton from deep. Reeves. He drops it from range. Reeves has got 10.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Hawks in second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
On defense, Los Angeles. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And Rizachet gets it to go.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Hachimura finds Doncic. James, left side. And it's James with the jam.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Doncic against Daniels. shoots from the baseline. Porzingis grabs the board. Hawks trail by 13. He pulls it. Daniels misses.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
That one drops for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Hawks have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Outside Rizachet. Porzingis sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's good for 2. James has got 10.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Atlanta misses again. The Lakers lead by 17. Pass to Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Doncic with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 19-point game. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Richard Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Krejci comes in for Rizachet. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Kennard in for Young. James with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Basket counts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Kennard passes to Porzingis. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Krejci. Fires for 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Kennard passes to Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 7 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Doncic with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Krejci. Back to Kennard. Out to the wing. Porzingis for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Vanderbilt with a screen. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nails it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Doncic. The layup off target. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Los Angeles. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hawks trail by 19. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Russell Westbrook. Ben Simmons is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Smart in at the small forward position. Westbrook, the pass to Simmons. It's stolen by Okongwu. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I love how aggressive Reeves is. He does not shy away from contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
The Lakers lead by 21. Here's Westbrook. And down it goes. 2 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Lets it fly. And that one's good. Young's got 28 points for the game.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
Okay, knockout.
Man.
Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Vintage Russ, he just keeps coming. What a night.
The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Gay misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Johnson, he's checked in for Gay.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Reeves. Smart for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. Kennard for 3. He buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Kennard can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Simmons with a screen on Johnson. Doncic into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
Atlanta making some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Daniels misses. The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Good.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Outside Risache. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Doncic against Daniels. James passes to Smart. Shot's good by James. 16 points for LeBron James.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And, of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Arabia's subbed in for Luka Doncic. Down low. Here's Hayes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Such a gifted passer. Westbrook able to spot those openings and use them.
There's Young with the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Hayes with a screen on Young. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Johnson with a bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Up top, Westbrook, guarded by Young. Vanderbilt, no good. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Young. Here he goes. And a nice finish on the layup. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Hayes with a screen on Young. Westbrook, the pass to Hayes. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Smart against Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Young. Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. 3 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Johnson for 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Young. Here's Westbrook. Risache with some nice D. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his 1st foul of the game. Young finds Johnson on the wing. Risache. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line on game.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Larson's checked in. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, B.A. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
And the second free throw is good. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Los Angeles leading by 19. Hayes with a screen. Westbrook, the pass to Hayes. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:51 left in the fourth. Westbrook, the pass to Laravia. Off with the layup.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Rizachet, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. No good on the 3. Hawks trail by 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Zachary Rizachet.
Russell Westbrook. 1 time.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
Pass to Gay. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, maybe a little bit of a use-it-or-lose-it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops it first. He's off on the second. Vincent outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Vanderbilt. Westbrook with it. The shot no good. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.